At the end of this video, we'll be able to export this ArchiCAD plan into AutoCAD, and key things we'll take note of are the units we are going to export with and the insertion scale we use in AutoCAD. Let's dive in. Here is our ArchiCAD plan, and to be able to export it to AutoCAD, we are going to navigate to File on our ArchiCAD, and we're going to move down to Save As. We are going to save this project on desktop, so feel free to save it anywhere in your drive. We are just going to title the project Subscribe My Channel, so as to help others see this content. Then we can just click there, thank you, and we save. But before saving, let's take note of this. The save as type, we should choose DWG file, which is AutoCAD extension. Then we navigate to settings here, and under settings we should make sure that we're exporting in meters. So if your plan is in meters, you export in meters. If your plan is in millimeters, you export in millimeters. If it's inch, use inch, foot, and so on. But for this project, our plan is in meters, so we export in meters. Once done, we are going to click on Save Settings and Close, and then we save the project. We are going to navigate to our desktop and search for where we saved the project. And we saved the project under Unit Setup, and the name of the project we saved was Subscribe to My Channel, so please subscribe to my channel. So just double click on the AutoCAD file and wait for your AutoCAD to respond. AutoCAD is going to pull up this prompt: continue opening DWG file or cancel opening file. We're just going to click on continue opening DWG file, and here is our drawing in AutoCAD. Once in AutoCAD, we are going to make sure that we verify the units to ensure that it matches the units that we got from ArchiCAD. So move to the annotate tab up here and look for dimension, which is this. Click on linear dimension, which is this, and we're just going to click on the wall here and this way. We're going to put the dimensions. Now we notice that the dimensions of ArchiCAD matches the dimensions of AutoCAD, but the precision is not the same. So to be able to adjust that, we are going to click on units, press enter. For the type of units we use, we are going to use decimal, but if you're using any other, you can select from here. But for this project, we are using decimal. For precision, we are going to use to 2 decimal places, which matches that we brought from ArchiCAD. And for insertion scale in AutoCAD represents drawings that you bring into AutoCAD with your furniture or whatsoever. What you bring into AutoCAD, it represents the units that you're going to bring it in. So we set in ArchiCAD. Remember, in ArchiCAD we set it as meters, so in AutoCAD it should still remain meters. And if you add any other units, you can change it here. Once done, you move down to units for specifying the intensity of lightning. If you are in any other region apart from America, choose international, and if you're in America, you choose American. Once done, you click OK. So once setting your unit, you notice that your units for the dimension hasn't changed. Yes, this is because you have set the project units but not the dimension units. To be able to set the dimension units, you're going to click on Z on your keyboard and press enter. Then you're going to navigate to modify and move to primary units. You're going to select your unit format to be decimal, and under your precision, you're going to bring it to 2 decimal places, which is 0.00. They are just going to click OK. Once you do that, you're going to set it as current and you close. Now you notice that your units has been set to 2 decimal places, 4.20, exactly as that set in ArchiCAD. A bonus tip to this video: if you want to access any command in AutoCAD, you can use the command line just by typing the tool. For example, let's say we want to use a trim command. We are going to type trim on our keyboard, press enter, and the trim command has been activated. So you just have to select the object you want to trim. Let's say you want to trim off the AutoCAD dimension, you can just trim it off. And this is same with all other commands. Found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so you can see more of this content, and equally so you can reach out to more people.